Alright, welcome to the Cosmic Reach Community Roundup for April 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th of 2024. We're going to start today on Final 4H's YouTube channel, his community tab. He posted a longer post today, basically to summarize, just saying that he's going to pause the multiplayer supports. It's going reasonably well, but he's not having a ton of fun with it, and of course, it's very difficult to do something like this. There are also problems he needs to look into outside the game, such as licensing and deciding what is or isn't fair to do on servers, in order to avoid legal concerns and then just enjoyment concerns. And so for right now, he says he's going to be working on fixing bugs. Hopefully this includes my graphics driver bug. I really hope that gets fixed because I want to go back to playing my single player world and making videos on that, but for now I'm on a little hiatus. And then he says he's going to pivot to working on a survival mode, which if you saw my State of the Game Cosmic Reach video I posted not too long ago, maybe about a week and a half ago, I talked about what I think will be the biggest boom to the player base for this game. And my top choice was survival mode. You can go watch that video if you want to hear my reasoning behind it. So I'm pretty excited about this, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing many feature updates that are kind of creeping into the game that are leading up to a full survival mode. So I'm sure that this survival mode won't come out all at once. It obviously requires a lot of features, like enemies, some kind of difficulty, some kind of actual gameplay, entities, that kind of stuff. And it's just going to be a lot more fun for everybody in general, both for him and for us. He also says he's working on multi-language support, and he has a GitHub repository for it, which we can find right here, Cosmic Reach Localization. Anybody can contribute to this, so if you're interested in contributing multiple language support and helping out with the game, you can come here and submit a pull request. One thing that I didn't know existed that I haven't showed before is if you go into this repo, this Cosmic Reach issue tracker repo, and you click on issues in the top left of the screen, you can see here there's a button that says milestones. If you click on that, there are two. One of them is pre-alpha and one of them is survival. And it looks like he's interpreting pre-alpha to be roughly 50% complete. He has some milestones to achieve here before this is 100% complete. And then survival is the next one, and that's currently 0% complete. So I just wanted to show that off because I haven't seen this before. Back to Discord, on April 4th, which was 2 days ago, Cosmic Reach 0.1.20 came out, and for the most part it's bug fixes and small tweaks to the game. The most notable one is player walks slower now. If you load up your game and you just walk around, you'll notice this. It's pretty significant, and it also makes the jumps feel a lot more floaty. So if this is what he was going for, then great, but if not, then there's going to need to be more tweaking to do in the future, which means parkour maps, look out, because things are changing. In the mods channel, we have this new launcher, Cosmix, which is a dead simple CLI-based launcher for Cosmic Reach. Like I said before in a previous community roundup, there are a lot of launchers being made for this game. They all kind of do their own things, but none of them that I've seen so far are particularly interesting with big features added. So if you're interested in a CLI-based launcher, take a look at this one. We also have this new mod that's called Laboratory Blocks. It adds 5 new blocks and slab variants. I just wanted to show this off because I like how simple it is. I like how clean the blocks are. And we can see a hallway here with different patterns of segmented squares, once again, but with different colors. And then he added a version 2, which includes just more colors and more block types. And also the radio from Portal. And I guess even more blocks. Here's partially transparent blocks on the right, and then you have these red ores and these more solid blocks. And wow, okay, I haven't seen these screenshots lately, I guess. He added even more. And here's another hallway with more of the blocks added. So pretty cool. Take a look at this if you're interested in building a laboratory aesthetic. Here's a food mod 0.0.1, a mod that adds food to the game. It looks like soup, maybe tortellini soup, I'm not sure, and then cake as well. I'm not sure if I showed this one before. It's a laser mod. I wasn't particularly interested at first because it seems kind of slow and a little bit clunky, I guess. But these are laser guns that shoot laser beams. And you can see here, if you shoot the laser at a dynamite, it'll blow up, and if it hits one of these blocks, it'll create a magma block. And he released an update that has mirror blocks, so you shoot a laser at these mirrors and they bounce off. Over in the fan art channel, we have more 3D models from Invern, who's been making a lot of them recently. It says a very simple robot today, the rolling robot. It rolls around like a ball and can get through narrow spaces. Periodically, it needs to raise its head to see where it's going. To attack, it spins in place for a few moments before trying to ram the player. When badly damaged, it will self-destruct with an explosion, and you can see the look of it here. A little guy with a little head popping out there, and he's looking at the player. The player's picking him up. He turns red, and then shebang, explosion. We have another mod here, Yanabi Sans, which is a font mod, so it changes the default font from the game. On the left, you can see we have the font from the original game, and then on the right, you have the modded font. I'm assuming we're going to get more of these across time, just so things can look different with the text. I haven't seen one of these font mods before. I'm not sure if I've just missed them in the past or if this is the very first one. And he's also supporting other languages, as you can see here. Here's Japanese katakana. And that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching.